And hello and good evening and welcome to Round Rock as OKC Comets baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with the free iHeartRadio app. Daniel Voles here at Del Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. The YouTube our producer and engineer back in our 1340 studios.
Inside Water Ridge Field, we bring you
Comets in
from the
Round
Pacific
Rock.
Coast League. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Round Rock Express.
Comets in. Yep. Gonna be a fun game today.
To get this one started after this.
Both teams played yesterday, so they've had a little over 24 hours of rest.
Just about to get started. And on the hill today, Emiliano Teodo. Here's a scouting report.
Emiliano Teodo.
Just a three-pitch mix, but he's got a lot of confidence in those three offerings.
You see his
He's going to
stats?
be mixing pitch sequences throughout this start, so he doesn't get too predictable. Otherwise, the hitters can sit on one of the
It's
three.
great. DePaula will lead us off. First pitch.
Funds, but that's a foul ball.
That's fouled away. We're underway here at 7:05. That's fouled away. 429 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs for Josue De Paula. He's batting left. Teodo's next pitch.
Couldn't hold back.
That's called for a strike.
One out in the top of the first.
One away in the first.
So up next, Aaron
Brancho, 367 average, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. He's batting left. 49 degrees, clear skies. Carl Dixon is at home plate. Eric Summerskill at first. He will be, I think, the crew chief for Eddie Ferguson at second. Joe McDonald at third.
Brancho homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
First pitch, that's high.
5'9", 195 pounds, and he's a native of Venezuela. The pitch. He swings and
That's
fouls
fouled
it off.
away. Comments in their grays today. OKC in straight letters from top to bottom on the left side. With the C being a Comet bat. Red numbers on the front right. Blue numbers on the back. Gray pants. Blue hats. Light blue brims with the C and the baseball bat on the front. 2 balls and 2 strikes. No score, just underway here in the top of the first. The next pitch for Teodo. That's called for strike 3. And there's 2 away here in the top of the first.
Establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are gonna have
244 average for David Bodie, 2 homers, 3 RBIs, batting right. Teodo's first pitch. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Round Rock in their home whites, expressed across the front in blue scripted letters. Red numbers on the front right. Red numbers on the back, or on the front left rather. Blue letters on the back, red numbers on the back, white pants, blue hats.
And that's that.
And that's a pop-up 10 to top of the first. No score.
Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Gavin Stone. He's got 5 pitches to attack hitters with, and that means his game plan can vary widely between starts. Hard to say which pitches he'll be leaning on in this one.
This is his third start. He's yet to have a decision.
Watch out. Should be interesting.
Sugar Land and El Paso, he did not figure a decision. Nick Ahmed, 200 average, 1 homer, 3 RBIs, batting right. Stone's first pitch. That's fouled away. Next pitch for Stone. That's high for ball 1.
1-1.
Next pitch.
Swing and pop up, foul out, play off to the right side. That'll find the
Excuse
stands.
me.
High fly to
That's
center.
popped up to right field.
On the way over.
DePaula is under it, will make the
Puts it
catch.
away for the out.
One away in the first.
Batting second, the right fielder, Trevor.
So digging in.
Trevor Haver, 343 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Batting left. Stone's first pitch. That's called first strike. He was acquired from the Yankees in 2021. His fourth season in the Texas Rangers organization. Next pitch. Swing and a miss on a curveball for strike 2.
Thanking his lucky stars after hanging that changeup. He knows he got away with one. The next offering misses.
That's high. Next pitch.
Swings through.
Swing and a miss on a curveball that's way outside for strike 3, and there's 2 away here in the first.
The designated
Base is
hitter,
empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Round Rock, Alan Trejo.
I'll bring up Alan Trejo, Stone's first pitch. That's called for a strike. 273 average, 1 homer, 3 RBIs, batting right. Next pitch for Stone.
Ball 1.
That's outside.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
3 for 10. 310 average, 9 for 29 for Trejo in his last 8 games. As the next pitch for Stone is down low for is a curveball down low for ball 2. Next pitch.
Breaks
His bat. That's a pop up.
Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Nice catch
First frame
by
of the
Ryan
ninth
Ward.
behind us, and it's 0-0.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Round Rock as we go to the second with no score here at Dell Diamond.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than
Ryan
any
Ward,
other
300
soda.
average. I'm sorry. Next pitch.
Ball.
Down low for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch.
That's a
Way
ball.
outside on a fastball for ball
2
2.
balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch.
Just missed.
Down low ball 3. Eddie Rosario up deck. 293 average, 4 homers, 13 RBIs for Eddie Rosario. Next pitch to Ward.
That one pushed
That's
foul
fouled
out
away, and
play
that's going to
off the
be
left.
full count. Three, 2.
That one misses.
That's outside ball 4 on a curveball. First walk allowed for the Express here tonight.
The left
And
fielder,
now at the
number
plate,
9,
Eddie Rosario. A lot of clutch
Rosario.
hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10.
First pitch
Ball.
down low for ball 1. Had a home run yesterday. Comets had 2 runs. Round Rock had 1.
Ball.
That's
The
outside for
approach
ball
he's
2.
showing is part of why he's been so hot lately.
Happy for the
He's
YouTuber
forcing
getting
pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage.
a PS5, which I'm happy for him. Next pitch. Swinging a miss on a fastball for strike 1.
Batter with a heater on 2-0 there and got the swing and a miss. For the hitter, he might be a little deflated after
Next
being hit
pitch.
on that one.
Swings at the fly ball to right field, going foul.
Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the top of the second.
Top of the second, no score with a runner on base. Next pitch.
And the curveball
Way outside
is
ball
down
3.
and
Cody
in.
Hosey on deck. 194 average, no homers and RBIs for Hosey.
And he's more than capable of
Next
stealing
pitch.
second if the batter advances.
Check swing called for strike
It's a
3.
strikeout. 1 out in the second.
1 away in the
Next is
second
the
for Cody
designated
Hosey.
hitter, Cody Hosey.
First pitch.
Counts 1
Way high on a fastball for ball 1. Cody just needs to get something going here. He's really had his average dipped under 200. This is the second game of a 6-game series here at Dow Diamond.
Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Here's the 1-1. Out in front.
There's a fly ball to left field going foul. Now it's 1-2 to count. Next pitch.
To the right side.
Ground ball. This should be 2. The second for 1, but they'll get the force out. And 2 away here in the.
And that can make things tough.
That'll be 2 away for Dalton rushing. Foscue could have done a double play to end the inning. First pitch. Chuck swings for strike 1. 235 average for Dalton rushing. 2 homers, 5 RBIs, batting left. No score in the second. OKC Round Rock. Next pitch. Outside for ball 1. Or inside, I'm sorry. 0 for 3 with a strikeout yesterday afternoon for Dalton rushing. Next pitch, swing and a miss on a curveball for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Posey leading off first with 2 away. Checks on the runner.
Checks over the first. Safe.
And the 1-2.
Next pitch.
Fights it off. We'll see another.
Out of the way.
1-2. Here's the pitch. Next offer is
Outside. There's a ground ball, fly ball, line ball to right field for a base hit.
the lead runner at second.
And runners at first and
With 2
second.
The right fielder, number 16, Chris Newell.
Next up for the Comets.
Chris Newell. First pitch. That's called first strike. 194 average, no homers, 1 RBI, batting left.
The 0-1.
Next pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Inside ball 1.
2 down. Nice job to lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call.
Next pitch. High ball 2.
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Next pitch.
Off the mark.
Runners on 2 outs, and we're in inning number 2. Next pitch.
And it's
Foul the way. We're going to try again. Almost to 40 pitches. We're already in the second inning. Next pitch. Foul the way. Almost hit the first base umpire. Thankfully, he ducked out of the way. That could have been pretty bad.
Payoff pitch.
Next pitch.
And they're all loaded up.
That's ball 4. Bases loaded. Second walk tonight for the Express.
Work to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it.
Alex Freeland on deck with the bases loaded here in the second. First pitch. Low, ball 1. 208 average, 1 homer, 1 RBI, batting left for Alex Freeland. Round Rock's pitching staff not doing themselves any favors. Here's the next pitch. That's a foul ball. Over through 2 strikeouts yesterday for Freeland.
Next pitch. In for a
That's
strike.
called for a strike.
Approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB.
Comets trying to get a run on the board with the bases loaded here in the second. Next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. No runs a hit, 3 left.
That's a true competitor out there on the mound.
Bottom of the second coming up. No score.
Get out of the jam. We're back here at the ballpark. And
Kevin Pillar, 265 average, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Batting right. Stone through 12 pitches in the first. That's called for a strike. There's a line drive to left field. That's going to be a base hit on a single. So the Express have their first hit of the game.
Shows what I know right there. I keep preaching the up-the-middle approach, but it worked out to the pull side that time.
I'll bring up Justin Foscue.
You can get a lot of hits just by hitting the ball hard. So digging in, Justin Foscue, 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game.
Stone's first pitch.
Pitch misses inside.
Outside.
That's 1-0.
Inside for ball 1. 250 average, no homers, 2 RBIs for Justin Foscue.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Next pitch.
Swing and
a miss on a curve. Changeup for strike 1.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
Pitch.
And that one
Out of the way.
Battling here.
Out of the way.
Nobody out and a runner at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Out of the way.
Now this is
That's
lifted
a
to
center field. That's going to get down for a blooping base hit.
Nobody out. That
Runner
one
at
was
third.
way in on the hands. He did a great job
Batting
to pull
sixth,
them in
the
and
first
get
baseman,
enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit.
That's a blooper single, so a base hit, the Express's second hit.
Next to hit, Josh Hatcher. Strike on the inside corner.
Called for a strike for Josh Hatcher. 161 average, 1 homer, 1 RBIs. Bang left.
Oh, 1 now. That one fouled.
That's fouled away. One home run for Josh Hatcher. Down low, and it's
No
not.
swing, just held it back there.
Yep, held it back.
And that
Outside.
just misses. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow.
Fouled away. Choo-choo to count. Next pitch for Stone.
Ground ball.
Swings to the ground ball. This will be 2. Throw to second. Throw to first is not in time, but the runner will score, and the Round Rock Express take a 1-0 lead.
Next up for the
Batting
Express,
Luis
Luis
the left
Mieses.
fielder.
Mieses.
Batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game.
Yep. Had
Definitely
the only
wants to
RBI.
avoid
219
getting an
average, no
easy
homers, 1
bouncer here. A
RBI.
grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
Do not know if that was a RBI. It will be ruled a fielder's choice. I don't think that will be an RBI. We'll have to see when he comes back to the plate. First pitch is high. Next pitch.
That one not
Low.
now 2-0.
All for a strike.
1 run in the inning so far. Bottom half of the second inning.
Next pitch.
Fouled
away.
And that's out of play. Here comes the 2-2. That one just
Outside ball
misses.
3. Dustin Harris on deck. 167 average, no homers, and RBI for him.
Now the payoff pitch.
Next pitch.
And ball 4.
All 4. First walk for the Comets pitching staff.
Batting the third baseman.
So up next, Dustin Harris. When hitless in 4 at bats
I'll bring up
yesterday.
Dustin Harris. That's out of the way for strike 1.
Swings through it.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Need a ground out to end the have a
Gets
double
piece,
play.
it
That's a
stays
foul
0-2.
away.
Pitcher softened him up with a couple of changeups. Might be time to go to the heater. Hatcher at second. Mieses at first. 1 out. Punches that
Foul
one
away.
2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1.
That's outside ball 1.
One-two pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. Runners at first and second with 1 out. The next
Ball
pitch
at the
misses. Ball 2.
High.
Got the strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away here in the
This is the kind of
second.
AB that can pay off for your teammates, even if it did
Batting
end in a
ninth,
strikeout.
the catcher,
Run up that
Tucker
pitch count early and let your
Barnhart.
teammates see what they're dealing
Tucker Barnhart.
with. And here's the catcher, Tucker Barnhart. A frozen
There's a
run.
fly ball to right field.
That ends the inning.
That's
and
caught
limits
now in the
damage.
inning. But
One
a
run in
run,
the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. We've played 2 innings.
run on 2
One
hits,
run
2
ahead in this
left.
game.
We have the
1-0.
third. 1-0 Express.
Top half, third
Leading
inning.
off for
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma
the center
City,
fielder,
Josue De Paula.
That's why DePaula struck out his first time up, batting left. First pitch, way high for ball 1. Next pitch,
Now a check swing.
check swing outside for ball 2. Didn't go all the way around. Next pitch for Teodo.
That one's
That's fouled
swung
away.
and it's now 2-1.
Here's a fly ball to left field. Yes, this is under it. Will make the catch. There's the first out of the third.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second
Aaron Broncho.
Broncho went down on strikes the first time through.
Yep, struck out his first time out. Bang left. Check swing for strike one. Homered yesterday, 1 for 4 with a home run. Next pitch. Outside, inside for ball 1. '51st pitch for Teodo. Here's his next. Outside.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch. There's a fly ball to left field. This is going to be caught by Mieses, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, David
Bodie, who popped out his first time up. Batting right. Teodo's first pitch. That's high for ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty.
Next pitch. Fouled away. It was going to be ball 2, but it's now 1-1. Teodo's next pitch. Outside or inside ball 2. Swing and a miss on the outside on a fastball for strike 2.
Watching how he's attacked both up and down in the zone.
Next pitch. Outside, ball 3, Ryan Ward on deck.
And he couldn't quite get it to catch the zone. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and no
3-2. Outside on a fastball for ball 4. Third walk tonight for the Express.
The runner gets to take a big secondary.
Ryan Ward walked his first time up.
Scoring a run.
Here's a fly ball to right field, and this will end the inning. No runs a hit, none, 1 left. Nothing. Or 1-0 Express.
As we go to the last of the third, coming up to the dish for Round Rock, Nick Ahmed.
Nick Ahmed.
Fly ball left field, Rosario. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Trevor Hauver now at the plate. Struck out swinging in the first AB.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Ripped to third and caught. Might need to do something to reset your
Now batting,
karma. That letter had
designated
base hit
hitter,
written all
Alex.
over it. Just some bad luck. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up, the designated hitter, Alan Trejo. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch
Ball
misses.
1, no strike.
1-0.
Hey! Ball 2.
One nothing Express here in the third.
Next one's fouled.
Out of the way.
Two outs and nobody aboard.
Next pitch.
Swing
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. We move on to inning number 4. The Express have the edge, 1-0.
Top of the 4th. Comets down 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Express.
As
No
we
runs
go
a
to the
hit,
top
no
of the
errors
fourth,
for
now
the
left
Comets.
fielder, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch for Rosario.
That one is absolutely.
Here's a fly ball. Deep center field, going back to the wall. It's off the batter's eye for a home run for Eddie Rosario.
A solo blast. And we have a tie ball game.
1-1.
That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball.
428, deepest to the ballpark. Bounces off the batter's side where it protects the bullpen.
1-for-1 hit into a fielder's choice the first time.
Yep, fielder's choice, first pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and that's the first
One
out.
away.
Nice recovery after giving up the home run. Coming
Dalton
up to the
rushing.
for Oklahoma City, Dalton rushing. 1-for-1 with a single so far.
First pitch. Swing and a miss, strike
So
1.
far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. Down 0-2. Swings through it. I'm sure he wanted a fastball there, but you can't be swinging at ones that are that high. Might be time to tighten it up. 1 run in the inning so far. Top half of the 4th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
2 away in the 4th. Chris Newell.
Reached on a walk the first time.
Newell.
That's off the mark. And that's ball
Ball
1.
1. 0 for 2.
Swings and flares it. And foul ball.
Yep, fouled away.
So he steps out on the timeout. Next
That's
pitch
ball
misses.
2.
And the count is 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Set down looking. Called strike
That's
3
called
on a
in the inning.
fastball up in the zone. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one as it tied the ball game. All even at 1 apiece.
Just doinks the batter's eye.
Welcome back. The Express at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Gets the slider in there for a strike. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 1 gone leading off the 4th. Now it's the second
batting,
baseman,
the
Justin
second baseman.
Foscue.
Foscue. Singled his first time out.
Foul ball there.
Out of the way.
1 out and the base is empty.
Next pitch.
Ball 1.
All 1. Next pitch. Fouled away.
Just
Outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Next pitch. Out of the way. Probably go get some drinks for me as I'm recording this.
Struck out.
That's called for strike
2 outs
three,
already.
2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 down now. and
Josh
here's
Hatcher.
Joey. Josh Hatcher collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game.
Got an RBI on the fielder's choice his first time up.
Hatcher, 26 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2022. He is cruising out there on the mound right now. With 7 straight set down, he's in complete control.
That's called first strike.
And it's 0-2. That's a mistake letting that fastball go down the pipe. He's got to recover quickly if he wants to get something out of this.
That's a fly ball to right field. Newell's got it, and the Express down in order.
Nothing across here this half. Moving on to the 5th. All tied 1-1.
Yep, going the 5th.
We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning.
Struck out his first time out for Alex Freeland. Switch hitter batting left. Chiodo's first pitch.
Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play.
Next pitch.
Ball 1.
Movement in the bullpen. Adrian Hauser up and throwing. Garabita warming up as well.
Already got action going on in the Comets bullpen.
Dash down the right side, but foul. And now the 1-2. Got the strikeout looking.
Strike out. Fastball called for strike 3.
Back to the top of the order.
Josue De Paula.
Josue De Paula.
Josue De Paula.
0 for 2 tonight.
Now a fly ball to right center.
That's going to be caught
Takes the catch.
for the second out.
And now it's the
Aaron
switching
Bracho.
second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
Bracho.
In the air, out towards right center. Pilar sizes this one.
Comets down in
Swallows it up.
order.
That's out number 3. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1.
1, 2, 3, go the Comets.
Bottom half of inning number 5 and the Express batting.
Called for a
Close
strike.
game. The next team to score could take all the momentum they need. He placed
Low.
that slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off it. 1-1 pitch fouled away. Set down on strikes.
Strike 3 on a
And the
check
leadoff hitter
swing.
Set down in the 5th. Now the third baseman, Dustin Harris. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Late on that
Swing and a
fastball.
miss.
Against a pitcher with great
First over with a
off-speed,
strikeout
sometimes
yesterday.
he'll sit on something other than a fastball on the first pitch.
That's outside.
That's what he did just now. Clearly wasn't ready for the heat. Here comes the 1-1. He
Fouled
swings and
away.
fouls one off.
71 pitches for Gavin Stone. He's yet to record a win or a loss. Swing and a miss on a slider for strike 3.
Now at the
Now
dish.
That's a Barnhart.
0 for 1.
Barnhart.
Strike 1.
Next pitch in
Called for a strike.
He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2.
That's a ground ball for center field for a base hit.
Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this
Nick
level.
Ahmed is
Next
up, first
Nick
pitch.
Ahmed. Stone picks over. Barnhart gets back easily. Barnhart leads off of first with 2 out.
Fouled away.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Yep.
Now batting.
Now a chance for Trevor Hopper.
Hopper.
Called for a strike.
0-1.
Stone picks to first. Ahmed back easily. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
For a strike.
Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now.
Fouled away. Pitch.
Pops this
Pop
one
up.
Foul on the left side.
Oh, he's under it now in the inning. No
So
runs, 2 hits, 2
5
left.
innings down, all tied 1-1.
Head of the 6th. Comets and Express tied at 1.
The top half of inning number 6. Digging in for the Comets, David Bodie. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly to left. This one carrying. Takes it in for the out. So now it's the
Ryan Ward walked in the second, flew out in the third. And that's for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oof, that one went straight back and got her ump right in the mask. Hope he's
Ooh.
okay. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Hey, Rosario.
Eddie Rosario. Already a homer for him in this one.
First pitch way outside. First pitch.
Lifted in the air to right center. Pilar settles underneath it.
All in the inning. Nothing for the Comets. We head to the bottom of the inning.
Bottom of the 6th. All tied 1-1.
1-1.
We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, Alan Trejo. Fouled off down the right side.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Freeland. On to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. And next, the cleanup hitter, Kevin Pilar. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing, high fly ball to center field. De Paula moving in on this one. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's the
quick
second
outs.
baseman, Justin Foscue. Smoked on the ground to second.
Oh, the first.
That ends the
1, 2,
inning.
3.
So they make short work of them there. 7.
Yep.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th.
Top of the 7th. 1-1 tie. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for the Express. As we will have a pitching change. That'll be it for the new pitcher.
Luis Curvelo.
Luis Corvello.
Orvella is in.
Swing and
Out of the way
foul
for
straight
strike
back.
1. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Comets. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for the Express. As Luis Corvello, the new pitcher for the Express.
Out to center. Pilar under this one. And there's one down.
1 away.
The batter, the catcher, Dalton.
Next
Rushing.
up for the Comets, Dalton Rushing.
Dalton Rushing. Single in the second, strikeout in the fourth.
Swing and a miss, chased it upstairs. The pitcher has to see that they're getting aggressive on the high stuff. Maybe throw one even higher and induce a chase. That one foul.
Look out.
1 out and the base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Down the way. Corvello's next pitch.
Pitch in
One
the
ball,
dirt.
Down low.
2 strikes.
Far
2 balls,
inside, nearly
2
clipped
strikes.
the batter.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. 2 gone.
Another strikeout, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
So
the right
digging in,
fielder,
Chris Newell.
Newell.
Strike 1.
0-1.
A slider. Walked in the second. Strikeout looking in the fourth. Pitch. Way outside.
Next one's fouled back. Here's the 1-2 offering.
Pitch.
Uh-oh,
First
that
base.
got the hitter. The potential winning run is
Now
aboard.
batting. Shortstop,
Stepping to the plate.
It's actually tying runs. Strikeout in the second, strikeout looking in the fifth.
For Oklahoma City,
Freeland.
Alex Freeland, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one hooked foul. The 0-1 offering.
Pitch.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one
One
missed.
ball.
High.
0-2 and you throw something like that? It wasn't even close. No chance the batter's gonna offer. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
No runs.
Hit the
No
fastball
runs.
at the knees.
Hit
One runner
one
on.
left.
Score stays
Time to
tied.
stretch in Round Rock.
Now pitching for
We're
Oklahoma
back, and a new
City.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
45.
Michael Kopech has some nasty
Michael
breaking stuff.
Kopech.
Josh Hatcher getting ready to hit.
Josh Hatcher.
That misses the
Outside.
zone. And that's
High for ball 1.
Serious heat on that fastball, up into triple digits. That's tough to hit at any level. The 2-0. Good pitching there.
Swing and a
Putting it
miss.
bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Line drive. And it stays fair.
That's going to go all the way to the wall.
In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. Digging in for the Express, Luis Mieses. Pickoff move to second.
You
Hatcher
safe.
back in on a dive.
Next pitch.
0-1.
It's outside. Another good
Go-ahead run
outing
in
for
scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch.
Right.
And the count 1-2.
Out of the way. Next pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider for strike
Not what the
3.
offense was looking for after a leadoff double, the strikeout, and 1 away now. Stepping to the plate for Round Rock, Dustin Harris.
That's high for strike.
So good with that cutter. He's able to move it left and right. That can be really effective. Line drive for a base hit. Coming to the plate. Play at the plate. Safe.
Not in play. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1 Express.
Clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice compact bat path on that swing. And a
Barnhart.
great rip into
Next
center
pitch is
field.
outside.
Players like that one are a good way to raise the batting average.
Next pitch.
Foul ball
Fouled
there.
away. Look out. Almost hit a player in the Express dugout.
0-2, rocks and fires. Got him.
Swing and a miss.
Now 2 away.
2 away.
Here's the shortstop.
Now batter
at the
number
plate.
6.
Nick Ahmed. 1 for
Shortstop,
3.
Nick Ahmed.
It's called for a strike.
And that's through there.
Called for a strike on the slider. Fouled away.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Gavin Stone will go 3 for 3 and not getting a decision. Off the bag.
Both runners are safe.
That'll be a
Now
base
batting,
hit.
the right
Trevor
fielder,
Hopper will hit next.
Hopper.
0 for 3.
Popped up.
That's popped up.
Bracho should have this one.
Well, in the inning,
Here.
runs on a couple of hits.
Inning on this base hit. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Hit the 8th.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. And a new
Jesse
arm on the
Chavez.
mound.
30.
Jesse Chavez.
Jesse.
And with a lefty at the dish,
Chavez.
this could be a tall task for the new arm, allowing a batting average over 300 against left-handed hitters this year. De Paula swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Josh Spores. They've got the closer
Josh
getting loose.
Spores.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swings through that one for strike 2. That sinking
ball, 2
fastball
strikes.
looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat.
Next pitch.
Next offering misses way
Side.
outside. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, 1 away on the strikeout. Now it's the
1
second
away in the
baseman,
8th.
Aaron Bracho. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
First pitch.
What a sinker he's got. Tons of dive on that pitch. Usually a sinker is designed to get groundouts, but he gets batters to swing and miss at it. Popped up.
That's popped up.
Ahmed. That's out number 2. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City,
David Bodie.
Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay.
0-1's the count.
And time called at the plate. They might be trying to break up the
8,133.
rhythm he's got on the mound right now. 2 outs, bases empty. He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, fouled away.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got it. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. We head to the
Now pitching for
back
Oh,
now.
Grove.
Pitcher on the mound as we roll into the
Number
bottom of the
29.
8th. Michael Grove
Michael
has a great
Grove.
slider with tons of movement.
Give him a chance to get a couple of warm-up pitches.
3-4-5 hitters due up for the home squad. Coming up to the dish for round one, Alan Trejo.
In the ninth inning, it will be the 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Comets.
Glove side, but it gets through.
That's a base hit.
Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're
Bring
a
up
bit
Kevin
behind on your
Pillar.
swing.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now, whiffs for strike one. Grove with a move to first. Trejo back in standing. Trejo on at first, no outs. Another throw over and back again.
That's fouled away. Pitch.
Close, doesn't get the call. Getting squeezed a bit here in the late going. On the ground, 2-ball. Good feed, that's one to first.
First in time, 4-6-3 or 3-6-3.
Double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Next to hit, Justin Foscue.
Justin Foscue up.
For a strike. Swing and a
Out of the way. Comets will be down to their final 3 outs in the top of the ninth.
Now here's the 0-2.
Last road loss was against Sugarland.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2, here's the pitch. This one high in the air, out to left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Yep.
Ninth inning coming up. The Express with the lead, 2-1. We're back.
Josh
On the
Shorbs.
mound is the closer,
Number
Josh
66.
Spores. Save opportunity right here. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Digging in for the Comets, Ryan Ward. Late swing, foul to the left.
Spores.
Strike 2. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Just missing there.
Wow.
Excellent
Ball 1.
take. That one.
That's a ground ball to left center field for a base hit.
The tying run is aboard. And that sensational plate discipline pays off right
First
here.
hit for the Comets in a while.
He didn't panic, and he came through in the clutch. Now, Eddie Rosario. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left.
Get her. Third hit for the Comets tonight.
Chases a high fastball there. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Runner on the move. Called third strike. Throw and save.
Not in
That is a
time.
stolen base.
There's one for the Comets.
Next is the
Bring up
designated
Cody
hitter,
Hosey.
Cody Hosey.
Pitch. Runner is on the move for third. This one in for a strike. And the throw. He's out at third. The Express leading by 1
2.
here in the top of the 9th.
Spores. Next pitch.
Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike. What confidence to go back-to-back with those
Final strike for the Comets.
Without a clue what's coming next.
Outside.
Spores is just 1 strike away.
Swing and miss, strike 3, and that's it for the game. Comets fall 2-1 here to the Express. No runs a hit, none left for the Comets.
And your final score here today, 2-1.
Same score, but for the Comets, they get a loss.
On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Luis Carvello gets the win in relief. Michael Kopech will take the loss, his second. Josh Sorbs gets his 4th save on the year. First road loss for the Comets in a while. One run, 3 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts for Kopech. He falls 0-2. Taddeo had a run on 2 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, but he figured in a no decision. Gavin Stone had a run on 4 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. He also figured in a no decision. Series is tied at 1 apiece between the Comets and the Express as we get ready for Game 3 tomorrow. Comets' winning streak is now a thing of the past. And we're going to take a look at around the rest of the scoreboard here today for AAA and all that before we sign off for the night. Iowa beat Louisville 5-3 as we begin our scoreboard. Cody Potee got the win and improves to 2-0. Phil Bickford got his 3rd save of the year. The loss to Wade Miley, he falls to 1-1. Home runs for Nick Lopez. B.J. Murray Jr. hit a grand slam for the iCubs. Gavin Lux, the former Dodger, and Blake Dunn had RBIs for Louisville in the contest. Jacksonville was shut out by Charlotte 1-0 as the Knights held the Jumbo Shrimp to only 3 hits on the contest. Winning pitcher was Owen Mayo. He's 1-0. James Karinchak got his 5th save of the year. George Sereno got his first loss. He's 0-1. Only run scored was a Brandon Drury RBI for the Knights in the contest. We'll talk about the PCL in just a second. Durham beat Buffalo 5-1. Dylan Lesko got his first win. He's 1-2. Ricky Tiedemann got the loss. He falls to 3-2. Home runs for Braden Taylor and Xavier Isaac for the Durham Bulls. Jake Mangum had an RBI for Durham. Damian Palmagani had an RBI for the Bison in the contest. Columbus beat Worcester 4-1. Winning pitcher Luis Ortiz, he's 2-1. Sam Hengis got his 3rd save on the year. The loss to Patrick Sandoval, he's 1-2. RBIs for David Fry, Jonathan Rodriguez, Alex Mooney, Tyrese Turner for the Clippers. Only home run was a Tyler Miller solo shot for the Red Sox in the loss. Noah Fuchs shut out Gwinnett 1-0 as they hold the Stripes to 5 hits in the contest. Colin Selby got his first win. He's 1-0. Jason Shreve got his first loss. He's 0-1. The only RBI was a Judd Phelan's walk-off RBI for the Tide in the contest. Rochester beat Wilkes-Barre Scranton 7-1 in the contest. Josiah Gray, the ex-Dodger, got the win, improves to 2-1. The loss to Will Warren, his first loss, he's 0-1. Jose Tena had a 3-run homer for the Red Wings. Jackson Clough and Alex Cole had RBIs as well for Rochester. Dominic Smith had an RBI for the had the only RBI for Wilkes-Barre Scranton Rail Riders in the contest. Indianapolis beat Toledo 5-2. Bubba Chandler got the win, improves to 2-0. Peter Sterletic got his 6th save on the year. The loss to Jackson Joby, he's 1-2. Sung Che Chang, Jason DeLay, Emmanuel Valdez, Derek Hall, and Josh Palaxigo had RBIs for the Indians in the contest. Javier Baez, the ex-Cub, got the RBIs for Toledo. I should mention, even if their games in real life are canceled, they're still going to play 150 regardless. I just want to let everybody know before they get confused about that. Syracuse beat Lehigh Valley by a final score of 7-1, just so we're not confused on what's happening. Huskar Brazabin got his first win. He's 1-0. Tyron Walker got the loss. He falls to 0-2 in the game. Home runs, Joey Menenzi had 2 solo shots for the Mets. Nick Madrigal and Kevin Pareda had 2 RBIs as well, apiece for the Mets. Carson Taylor had the only home run for the Iron Pigs in the contest. Memphis beat Nashville 7-4 in the contest. Ryan Lutos got the win. He proves a 3-0. Zach Thompson picked up his 4th save on the year. The loss to Elvis Perego, Nick Mears took the loss. He falls to 0-1. Mike Antinko hit a 3-run homer for the Redbirds. Lucan Baker, Jacob Butchberger, and Ryan Velaldi had an RBI for the Redbirds. Jake Bowers had the only home run for the Sounds, with Emmanuel Margit, Freddie Zamoa, and Wes Clark also RBIs for Nashville. Finally, Omaha taking on St. Paul. St. Paul wins it 3-2 in the contest. Huskar Noda got his first win. He's 1-0. George Alcala got his first save on the season. Chandler Champagne got the loss. He is 0-3. RBIs for Nick Lofton and Gavin Cross for the Storm Chasers. Brooks Lee and Ty France had the 3 RBIs combined for the Saints in the contest. Now to your PCL. Las Vegas shut out El Paso 5-0. JT Gang got his first win. He is 1-1, his first win of the year. Jackson Wolf suffered his first loss. He's 1-1. Only runs scored, 2-run homer for Luis Urias, and Daniel Susak had the solo shot for himself for the Aviators. Colby Thompson and Logan Davison also had RBIs for the Aviators in the contest. Albuquerque shut out Sugarland 5-0 as they held Sugarland to only 2 hits in the contest. Good win for Albuquerque. Majaya got his first win of the year. He's 1-0. The loss went to Hayden Winetsky. He gets his first loss, falls to 1-1. Only run scored was Austin Noda, Jordan Beck's 2 RBIs, and Aaron Shunk hit a 2-run homer for the Isotopes in the contest. Salt Lake beat Reno 5-3 at their new ballpark. Dakota Hudson got his first win of the year. He's 1-1. Victor Gonzalez picked up his first save, the former Dodger. The loss to Christian Mena, he falls to 0-1. Avon Melendez and Jesus Valdez had RBIs for the Aces. Christian Moore, Gustavo Campero had home runs for the Bees, and Anthony Rondon also had 2 RBIs for Salt Lake in the contest. Tacoma beat Sacramento 7-5 in the game. Josh Fleming got his first win. He's 1-0. Drew Pomerantz got his second save on the season. Joey Lucchesi got his second loss. He is now 0-2. Hunter Bishop, Brent Ackerbach had 2-run homers apiece for the River Cats. Bryce Eldridge also had an RBI for the River Cats in the contest, as I pressed the wrong button. Tyler Lockhart had a grand slam for the Rainiers. Harry Ford had a solo shot for the Rainiers. Cade Marlowe and Samad Taylor also had RBIs for the Rainiers of Tacoma. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers swept the Nationals 7-2. Yoshinobu Yamamoto got his second win. He's 2-1. Former El Paso player Mackenzie Gore got his second loss. He is 1-2. Hye-Sung Kim, making his Dodgers debut, hit a 3-run homer for the Dodgers. Will Smith hit a grand slam for Los Angeles as Yamamoto went 1 run on 4 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts. C.J. Abrams and Dylan Cruz had RBIs for the Nationals. Dodgers go a 6-0 on the road trip. They are off tomorrow before they head home to face the team they faced in Japan. That would be the Chicago Cubs. Rookie Sakai, rookie Sai Sakai, trying to still get used to his name. He'll pitch for the Dodgers. He is 1-1, 3 ERA, taking on Justin Steele, who lost in the opener against the same Dodgers, 0-2 with a 3.94 earned run average. So the Dodgers will start a 6-game homestand as they take on the Chicago Cubs in that contest. Around the Dodgers minor league system, Double-A Tulsa fell to Arkansas 4-3. Casey Lawrence got his first win. Matthew Sawyer got the loss. Nick Battison and John Rhodes had RBIs for the Drillers. Yofer Frangero had a home run for the Travelers. Hogan Windish, Blake Rambush, and Jarrett Sustrom also had RBIs for the Travelers. Don't know about High A, Great Lakes, or Single A Rancho Cucamonga as of this taping, but they'll get the same scores as it would be in the video game. So yes. Well, it's time for a bounce back for the Comets as they take on the Round Rock Express tomorrow night. Another 7:05 first pitch. Landon Knack, who got the win against the Chihuahuas last week. He will start for the Comets, excuse me. He's 1-1 with a 4.50 earned run average. Jack Leiter has figured in a no decision. He's got no record with 2.13 earned run average, a 7:05 first pitch. Before I forget, I need to save. Our live coverage begins at 6:50 with Comets on deck. Here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app. Today it was the Round Rock Express 2 and the Oklahoma City Comets 1. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Express. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for the Comets. Winning pitcher Luis Corvello goes to 1-1. The loss went to Michael Kopach. He's 1-2. Josh Schwarbs got his 4th save on the season. Round Rock is now 5-6. The Comets fall to 5-6. For our producer and engineer, that is the great YouTuber back in our Blue Hedgehog studios. I'm Dean Evola saying good night from Del Diamond here in Round Rock, Texas. Thanks as always for joining us. We appreciate your listenership and your support, and hope you will join us again tomorrow. You've been listening to Comets Baseball presented by Heartland Flyer.